Well, hi there. I'm Ninja Dan's Funhouse. I'm the channel manager and main editor here in Phantasma. I play Daisuke here in Phantasma, the game, the show, the thing you are watching right now.
He does a good job at that.
I scream lately. That's my new thing.
He's getting good at it.
This sore throat's for all of you.
Hi, I'm Noodle Laser. I'm excited because this is my favorite game. Batty.
Hello, my name is Battery Batty. I also really like this game. It's really cool. If you've been trying to DM me on Twitter to, commission me recently, there's a good chance it probably didn't go through. But I appreciate it nonetheless. My commissions are open. I have Redbubble where I sell Final Phantasma and Bud Sex Bones themed merchandise if you would want to do that.
Hi, Blackjack K9. I exist in some weird metaverse apparently.
You're dead. Matt's
okay.
Dead.
Bye everyone.
If you wanna respect Jack in his passing and contribute to the family, go commission him in the afterlife. He's so good he can do them even while he's dead. For the sake of there's just gonna mostly be like little to nothing of it. Dan, give me a recap for today if you don't mind.
Last time on Final Phantasma. Well, Matt was making his way to the animal realm with the man who murdered him, and as a lizard man, partially. He was also a patchwork. After a lot of, I'm proud of the growth that Matt has made throughout this series. He did something big that I don't know if a lot of characters could have done. He showed acts of mercy to a man who mostly didn't deserve it. And because of that, not only was he able to go and leave the animal realm to try to make his way to the next one, this man did the right thing to help the other patchworks within the animal realm. Good on him. Unfortunately, led for him getting brought to the Naraka realm. Meanwhile, Naoki got to have a little chat with Pyro, caught a glimpse of a thing or two, but hey, never mind that. We gotta go check on the other Hiroki. Drawing on the walls because Grandma didn't watch him properly, or at least she didn't think to stop him. Oh boy. But hey, Sanosuke's rolling up with a truck full of weapons and all sorts of other whatnot, which it's great to know he has that now. Not like that would have helped any other time in the series.
Hadn't finished statting them all out.
Naoki and Sanosuke got to have a very nice chat for probably the first time in all the awkward conversations they've ever had. And are planning out what to do about the Pyro situation. Also had to repaint the wall because other grandma's gonna flip if she saw that. Kunai is, with the help of Siren, figuring out where to track down the madam. She's getting a list of clubs, and it's time for her to do some investigation work. Daisuke, well, there's only 3 words for you say for Daisuke at the moment. Ice Dragon Fire! That's about it.
All right. That was a very tasty one. With that said, I did want to do this in a specific way, but I'm thinking... Yeah, okay, I want to do it this way. Matt, we're going to start with you again, okay?
All right.
So, Matt, where we're picking back up, you are making your way up the mountain. You've been climbing for what feels only like maybe 10 or 20 minutes. But as you get a really good look, you realize how the sun hasn't moved its position. nothing's changed, and even like after spacing out and seeing the faceless woman, you don't actually know how long you've been climbing for. But only now that you can't see the bottom and you can just barely see the top. But with you right now, you have the remnant of Yakumo, and you have Elias like speaking with you, just to kind of keep yourself sane as you're climbing up. But you did have to like take a minute, I would say, after Suture disappeared. And as you're making your way up and just making your way towards the top, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh boy.
This is smell based.
Ooh, that's that one.
You're gonna get the 22 on this because it's Matt.
Okay.
You're a wolf. I can't give you a disadvantage on a smell check.
Fair enough.
You don't like. You're so wrapped up in your own head, like after everything that's happened and not knowing what's going on, that you're just kind of like you're in a zoned out state, and you don't really feel like you have control over yourself until your body starts moving on reaction up, because the sweetest, tastiest, most delicious smell you've ever had in your life just hit your nostrils. You've never smelled anything as enticing as this before. What's going on, Matt?
I smell something.
Good something or a bad something?
Oh, good something.
Wait, what does it smell like?
I can't place it. It just smells delicious.
You start to make your way up more and more and more. You're climbing faster, the smell's getting stronger, and you start to hear light music playing. It's very gentle, and then as you make your way to the top, and just essentially, it almost feels like crossing through this. Like, as you make your way past the borderline of what would be this realm and into the realm of the Devas, the second you step up there, Matt's completely naked.
Huh.
And I'll place you right here. And I'll play the music. You'd be right here near the greenery of the trees on the lower side. And as you've made your way up here and you gaze out, this is a mountain. It should just be a peak. But it appears as though, like, you see people and beings just on clouds themselves. You see them just sitting around, like, laughing and happy. And then as you look over, you see Ogre. And you see Denki. Then you see another Ogre. And another Denki. And another Ogre. And another Denki. Everyone's naked. And they both just look at you, or rather all 6 of them look at you. Welcome, Matt. It's good to see you.
Hello?
I know that look. You're trying to figure everything out. Here. He wraps an arm around you and hands you a cake on a plate.
Thank you.
Do you taste it?
I only take the tiniest, like, I just take like a little bit of frosting on the edge of a nail and taste it.
Wisdom saving throw.
I knew it. Oh, 16, you know what? That's fair.
You stay on your feet, but it's so good, Matt. Do you like it?
Very nice.
I'm sure you have questions, and we're more than happy to explain, but you look fairly tired from climbing up there, so... And Ogre's gonna fucking princess carry you.
Okay, I don't... okay.
And you're being brought over to the other ogres and the other Denkis who are surrounding. they all just look happy. And everything you can see, like, gazing out at this world, like, everything around you, you just don't feel any strife or pain or anything here. You look down below and, like, what would be clouds looks like water. And peering through that, give me a perception check real quick.
Oh, no, not one.
Yeah, you're distracted by all the nudity.
Yeah, that makes way too much sense.
They put you down on a nice, like, seat and they all sit next to you. You know, we've been waiting a long time for you to get here. We felt it ever since you were on your way.
Okay. I'm sorry, this is all very... strange? Enjoyable, but strange.
This is the realm of the Devas. This is the place only gods go to. Or rather, mortals of impeccable spirit, such as yourself. And in this realm, you see Ogre Snap. You see just everywhere foods Matt would like. People Matt has known that you care about. You even see, like, off in the distance, like, Elias playing.
Oh, seeing that one, he's not going to be okay on that one.
Your spirit has been through a lot, Matt. So, in this realm, we're offering you something. We value all spirits that come here, and we would like you to stay. In exchange, we'll give you whatever you'd like. Whatever you could want.
That is very, very tempting. He just sighs and stands up. But that's the thing. It's too tempting.
The thing that looks like Ogre snaps its fingers and the other Denkis disappear. Alright. I should have known material things wouldn't have been enough. Walk with me.
Okay.
And you step out onto the water and you begin to walk. Through everything that you see just... this world is so peaceful. And roll in actually, I don't even know if there's anything you could roll for this. I would say roll me a religion check.
Jesus Christ, not 20.
Something's going on here and you're not sure what it is, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it's a bad thing. But you are aware that there's something strange about this. And you have the being that looks like Ogre standing in front of you.
What's really going on here?
I didn't lie to you. This is a realm of peace, a realm where the souls who have conquered the others have come. But in a realm like this, in one so peaceful as this, who would ever want to reincarnate from this? The people here live. They enjoy their lives, their afterlives. They aren't concerned with reincarnation anymore, nor are they concerned with the problems of the physical world. It is a place for you to rest, one who has walked through the path of the animal and has traversed the realm of the Preda. And for one such as yourself who, let's face it, you've shown time and time again through each step you've taken, you truly do value what's right. And so the offer I can truly make to you is this. Remain in the realm of the Devas. Forsake your mortality and everything that comes with it. And we will put August back to sleep.
And yet, I don't believe you. Now that could just be me. I'm very skeptical of a person in general after going through what I've done through my life. But that's too easy. That's far too easy. I haven't gotten this far by doing things easy.
The thing that looks like Elias walks up to you. You don't want to stay here with us?
Whatever you are, no.
We would solve your problems and give you peace.
I'll find my own back with the people I care about. Like I said, this place is extremely tempting, but I came here with a purpose.
And so a job you see that must be done, you don't see any value in letting us do it. You feel you need to do it yourself.
Of course. Not everything can be solved so easily. Sometimes you need a mortal touch to it.
He looks at you. I'm gonna roll something. 17. Jack, make me a counter persuasion check.
Oh boy.
For something
Oh no,
specific.
I'm not good at those. Oh, 15.
As you look down at him, he just goes, "Are you sure there's no way we can tempt you? I can make it any size you want." And he raises his eyebrows before he starts laughing.
I'll just close my eyes. Nope. Nope.
The other one was right about you.
There's the other one.
Your big friend. He also chose not to stay here with us.
Ah. I see.
Looking at you with very sweet eyes. You remind us so much, in spirit anyway, of Lord Izanagi. You won't stay here with us, will you?
I'm afraid not.
Could we tempt you to stay at least the night? Recover your strength before you head where we know you're going? We have more cake. As he raises another plate up.
No. I'll stay, but I already have food of my own still.
There is no price to taking this. The journey you have traveled and the steps you've taken, as well as the actions you've shown in the other realm, have more than paid for your right to enjoy things here. Don't mind a little kindness, Matt. You've earned it. And we will make sure you are on your way properly tomorrow.
Fine. But as soon as it's time, I'm leaving.
All right. Now, if you'll excuse me for just a moment, Matt. Or you're welcome to follow me around. You may walk around this realm as you please. I just have to make sure we get things set up. We might need an extra chair. Entire realm-wide poker tournaments are very hard to run if you're not familiar with the game. And he gives you a little look like,
Fine, hold on, I'm coming.
Well, if you were doing that, I'd be assured you'd stay in this realm.
Dirty boy.
Oh, we're projections of your desires.
I think I'll wait to enjoy that with the real one.
He's a lucky mortal. Now, rest up here. Based on what I've been able to sense as well, your friend should be rejoining you by tomorrow before you leave.
Oh, good. Wait, I'll be clothed by then, won't I?
I mean, there were projections of what you would like. Do you want us to wear clothes?
No, I just mean me.
Do you
I don't want
to
him
wear...
to see my tallywhacker.
Alright, you think real hard and you have a pair of pants on.
Oh, thank God.
You are a very strange individual, Matt. And a word of advice.
Hmm?
The being you're dealing with, August. His pain is immeasurable, but... in my opinion, anyway, it does not compare to what she feels. She will be hostile with you. She will be angry with you, and she will not trust you. But remember that you are not dealing with a god down there. You are dealing with a mother in mourning. Please show the same patience you showed before with her.
Boss.
Then as you walk gently with him, you turn your head over. You see what looks like they should be in the Casca Bay Sweater Association, and they're just like, hey, you're new to this realm, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got a question for you, bub. Why is your ass not in this jacuzzi? As he just, like, pushes the clouds away and he's soaking with a bunch of other people. We got Mai Tais and all the snacks you could want. Come on in, bud.
Oh, so tempting.
You don't have anywhere to be.
Ah, fuck it.
The pants you imagined immediately get thrown off as you jump into the hot tub, and you have yourself an exceptionally wonderful time, Jack. Like, the level of peace and tranquility you feel in this realm, you haven't felt this in a long time. Like, since you were, like, originally a wolf and with Elias. Your soul feels calm right now. It's good to just let your hair out sometimes, isn't it?
Oh, you have no idea.
Well, maybe when you die the next time, you'll join us in this realm again.
Maybe. Let's just hope that's not for a long time, though, still. I still have way too much to do first. I'll rest when I'm dead.
Yes, you will. I'm resting comfortably. This big muscular man is just like laying back. All the troubles of the mortal world. You live your life defending it. You live your life protecting it. But it's nice when you can finally just live life to enjoy it. Or afterlife. I don't get it. I didn't understand it in life. Don't understand it now.
I think that's the point. You do so much to keep the world safe as much as you can. So when you're sure you've done all you can and leave it to everyone else, you can rest like this afterwards. Because my god, this feels amazing.
This is only the starter part. You haven't even seen when the buffet train comes by.
Oh, I'm already watering from my mouth.
It's not even a train that carries food, Matt. You don't understand it. It's made of food, and it tastes like whatever you want it to.
That is amazing.
Love this place. And you share a teary moment in the bright sun. And as we look up at the sun shining high, and we follow its rays back down, where we see an open body of water, and we hear 3 words being screamed on repeat.
Ice Dragon Fire!
You're maybe about now half a day to a day away. You made pretty good progress across the water. The sharks have left you alone for the most part.
How many of them have I made it into sharksicles?
Roll a d10. Let's see.
Oh, I'm not in the roll 20.
I'll roll it, don't worry. You've frozen 10 sharks. Just shooting ice out. But really, there's nothing else to focus on with Dice Day. That's what you're doing. As things go now, we're going to shift over. Naoki, you're waking up.
Okay.
I don't have a Hideki's house map, so we're going to use the office. Let's get some different music. You need, if I can find it.
Naoki and the small stretch of land where I can pretend this isn't the office.
We're going to use Bittersweet because I found that one first.
He's on a field of gray right now.
It's very early in the morning, Naoki. You are awoken not by your own desire to wake up. You just hear a lot of banging and crashing.
Already? Ugh. He's just rubbing the back of his head. Yes,
You may.
time to get dressed.
It is. Hideki left you a little plate by the bed. It's just got it's something fast. It's just some toast and some eggs, and just a little note that says "Eat. They'll be here soon."
Okay. Naoki is just gonna scarf it down.
What is Naoki wearing?
Okay. I don't know if I've shown it off, but he does have appropriate attire for occasions such as this.
Describe it to the audience.
Naoki, believe it or not, and I think I've described him wearing this outfit before because this is his dad outfit. Naoki has a still very flattering to his form, a black turtleneck sweater. He's still wearing his iconic rose-tinted glasses, and a pair of white dress pants. And in order to not freak out the in-laws, he is actually his little toothies retract into his mouth. his ears retract into his hair. He has human ears currently, and his claws shrink into human-sized hands. So he is
very human.
He's very human right now. He kind of like looks like a weird like theater teacher almost. But yeah, no, he's just stretching, getting dressed, making sure, double checking in the mirror that he's not too conspicuous looking, realizes that he hasn't put his tails away, does that, and walks out the door.
Alright. You walk out the door. You see Hideki running out of not running out, just coming out of Hiroki's room. He's got on a nice sweater vest with like a collared shirt underneath. And you can tell he slicked his hair back a little bit. It's not just everywhere like it usually is. Oh, you clean up nice, Naoki.
Yeah, well, better make a good of a first impression as I can.
Okay. Then the door opens again and you see Hiroki come walking out. He's standing very proudly in his little shorts, and he's got his favorite Godmander t-shirt on. It's just got a very colorful cartoon salamander on it.
Hey there, kid.
Tanuki, you look weird.
Well, you know.
Where's your earries?
Wait, what's my what?
Where's your ears?
Oh, I put them away. I don't know, you know, how familiar, you know, your grandparents are with, Tanukis, and I didn't want to scare them.
Dad, is Grandma gonna get scared of Tanukis? Maybe. So, how about we call Mr. Tanuki, something else for today? And Hiroki's just thinking. I thought his name was Mr. Tanuki.
Oh. You can call me, how about, Naoki?
Okay. And he just kind of like, he's gonna try his best to remember. But he's all prepped up. You guys made a sign, and he goes and picks it up from his room. And then he's just waiting downstairs by the window until he sees a car pull up. He's more excited than I thought he would be. He hasn't seen them for a while.
Yeah. I didn't think kids would be this excited to see the grandparents.
With the way my job works, I'm not really comfortable leaving Hiroki too many places, so he unfortunately is probably more sheltered than I'd like him to be.
It's understandable. At least he gets to meet a lot of colorful characters.
Yeah, especially Mr. Tanuki. And he lightly punches you on the chin as he walks downstairs.
Yeah.
But you guys go down. Hiroki eats something. He's still just waiting by the window. After about an hour, it's getting close to maybe like it's not early in the morning, but it's like mid-morning, like around like 10.
Yeah.
You see a car pull up and park into the driveway. And then I didn't make it a handout, but I did make it tokens. Let me make a handout for this really fast. And we can all thank Black Jack for drawing me something on last minute like he always does. Because Jack is a beast and he always helps me when I don't have something. People should totally go commission him or something.
That'd be like really cool.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Single thumbs
So, as you see people coming out of the car and like walking up to the door, you see the man take his hat off and you see the woman look forward. In the doorway, as Hideki opens it up, he looks and he goes, "Oh, Aiko, Masaru, it's wonderful to see you again." Or And this is who you see staring back at.
Oh my god.
Hideki. I assume you're going to let us in, aren't you? Yes, of course. Come on in. And then as Hideki's stepping out of the way, like their stern expressions just go into like sparkly-eyed with blushy faces. Hiroki! Grandpa! And he runs up and hugs his grandpa. Your face is still scratchy, and your face is still smooth, little guy. And he just ruffles his hair, and then Hiroki looks over. Now I know you're not going to forget me, aren't you? Grandma! And then he runs up and jumps into her arms, too. Aw, look at you, you're still so small, Hiroki. Is your father feeding you? As her head turns over to Hideki, who's like purple in the face. And then she's just like looking around, and then after a minute, her eyes focus on you. Hello?
Oh, you must be the parents.
And
hello.
you
I'm just gonna walk up and hold out a hand to her. Naoki.
She's holding Hiroki, so she doesn't reach her hand out, but Masaru walks up and he like takes her hand. Masaru Yoshida, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm giving him like a really big hearty handshake.
Like, even for you with like demon strength, this man has a very impressive grip.
Oh yeah.
This is my wife Aiko, and who are you? Hideki's roommate, his friend?
Maybe something a little bit more than that.
Hiroki wiggles up. That's Mr. Tanuki. Him and Dad live together.
He likes to call me Mr.
Oh,
Tanuki. It's a running joke. It's fine, kid. And Naoki's just gonna smile and like ruffle his hair a little bit.
Tanuki, huh? Well, what do normal people call you?
Normal people call me Naoki.
Naoki. So, little more than roommates with him, correct?
Yes, sir.
He's just staring at you. Then Aiko looks you up and down. Compared to Tomoko, you downgraded, Hideki. And he's just immediately, like, not making eye contact with her. Hey, I don't know about downgraded. Tell me, Naoki, was it?
Yes.
Experience raising children?
Well, if I'm gonna be honest with you,
I would hope that you would.
Hiroki is actually, first time I've had, any experience like that, but, he's taught me a lot since I've known him and, you know, Hideki both. I, had a weird relationship with my mother growing up, but, you know, tried her best. Through, Hiroki, I've kind of, gained a little bit more perspective. He went to see me. It's been nice.
So a troubled past near my grandson. And with the way that the vibe I'm getting, you must have Hideki right under your thumb. Get yourself a nice, wonderful home to live in, correct?
Nah, sorry. Little bit off with that one.
Masaru's putting a hand on her shoulder, like, alright, that might be a little... No. If this is the new one who will be watching my grandchild, I want to know what they're like. And so far, I'm not impressed.
No, that's perfectly fair. I'm a stranger to you. Don't know much about me.
Roll a perception check while you're talking.
Da. 18.
You see someone looking like they're getting angry. But it's not Hideki, it's Hiroki.
Oh shit.
Hey, Grandma! Yes, Hiroki? I really like having you and Grandpa here. But you can't be mean to Mr. Tanuki. And she just, like, looks down at him. Sweetheart, he's just someone that's with your father currently. I know, but... And he looks over at you, and you've gotten, like, a really, really big smile across his face. And he just kind of looks at you, Betty. He reminds me of Mama.
Naoki's demeanor is gonna actually kind of change a bit.
You see Aiko's change as well, too. Hiroki, what do you mean? He's nice like Mama. And he always hangs around with me and helps me when I don't understand things. And when Dad's not there, I know I can always go find Mr. Tanuki. Please don't be mean to him. And looking down at Hiroki's face, Aiko's tearing up, and Masaru's just like rubbing the back of his head. And
Naoki doesn't know how to respond currently.
you do feel something.
What do I feel?
You feel an arm go around you as Hideki's looking down at Hiroki, and he's tearing up too. And Hiroki doesn't understand why people are quiet and tearing up right now. Wait, did I say something bad?
No, either.
No. You said exactly. You spoke the truth, Hiroki. And I can't say I disagree with my son either. And he just kind of like holds you close for a second. Aiko, Masaru, this is Naoki. He and I have been together for, what is it, going on a year now?
Maybe a little. Still been quite the adventure so far.
He's a work in progress. And there are some days I want to throw him through a window. But I haven't been this happy since I met your daughter. And both of them just kind of get taken aback with that. And she, like, puts Hiroki down.
I'm no replacement. I just want Hiroki to be happy. And, you know, they make me happy. Whatever I need to do to maintain that, I'm gonna do it.
Aiko's a little apprehensive, but Masaru walks up to you. Work in progresses aren't that bad. And he throws a big, like, burly arm around you. In fact, you want to hear about a work in progress? Why don't you follow me, Naoki? I'll tell you the story of when Hide first came to ask for my daughter's hand. You don't have to tell him that! Oh, come on!
Oh, I would love to hear that.
And he goes and he goes into the kitchen and just grabs alcohol. And you see Hiroki run off to go get something, because everybody seems like they're happy with each other again. But Aiko goes to sit, and then you end up sitting in the living room with the parents and Hideki. So, you see all the shoulder he's got on him right now?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, imagine the skinniest little string bean you've ever seen.
I figured with that build, there was probably at some point he would have been a scarecrow.
Decky's just like, he's broken 3 cups already in his grip. Nah. Nervous, antsy. He was always running around with that white-haired kid who was, like, breaking things and that really destructive other one.
Oh, that troublemaker? Yeah. Huh.
But I saw it on his face when he asked for my daughter's hand. Nothing else in the world mattered to him. So I took a chance, and I got an amazing grandson out of it.
Your daughter really.
And I got.
Your daughter really sounds like she was a lovely person.
I miss her every day. And you see Hiroki come running back with something. And I'm going to show you what he brings up. Grandpa, I found this for you too. I found it when I was getting stuff to make your welcome sign. And take a look at this. It's old, it's worn, but well, it's not worn. It's very old, but it looks like it's been like taken care of like exceptionally well. And I will reveal this to players. And as Masaru sees it, he starts tearing up again. Hey now. I haven't seen this smile in a long time. Aiko and Hideki both walk over to see it. And you see it very clearly too.
Beautiful.
Oh, my dear Tomoko. And Hideki pulls Aiko in. There'll never be enough time for me to apologize. And she hits Hideki on the head and looks at him. Don't be stupid. If there was anyone here who loved her as much as we did, it was you and Hiroki. Don't apologize to me when you're hurting just as bad. And then she fixes her gaze over to you. Don't you dare hurt my grandson. Or my son.
Wouldn't dream of it.
And you see her face soften up. Your sweater looks very nice.
Thank you. I picked it out myself.
Well, I guess you have taste going for you. And she gives you a little chuckle.
You can blame my mother for that. She's a bit of a seamstress.
Oh, your mother makes clothes.
Yeah.
Hiroki jumps up. Yeah, I saw her clothes. They beat a man up.
you know, with fashion. They beat him up with fat. It's a new expression.
It's Grandma Tanuki. And both of them look down at Hiroki as he says Grandma Tanuki.
Yeah. Well, you know, Naomi's been dropping by from time to time to help out with making sure Hiroki's all.
Well, I should like to meet her at some point.
That'd be nice. Naoki in the back of his mind, fuck. Damn it!
You don't feel her aura anywhere around, but you also know she's good at concealing it.
I like Naoki is still maintaining his smile, but the bat he is super fucking worried right now. Also, yeah, my sister's been coming over recently. We were estranged for many years, but we recently reconnected, and she's also been. Helping out.
I can't say I'm not still suspicious of things, but I trust Hideki's judgment. And you do seem to care for my grandson. I don't expect you to be a replacement for Tomoko. But I do expect you to love them just as much as she did.
Before I met Hideki, I didn't really have anything to lose. Now I have everything. I'm not gonna let that happen.
That's all I feel I needed to ask you. You passed my standards. And she just kind of gestures her head off to the side, but she's being intentionally this with you. She's doing it more just for fun, not for aggressiveness.
Yeah.
So what about the two of you? Planning to give me a second grandchild?
We could probably adopt at some point, but nothing like that in the near future.
That's what Hideki and Tomoko said. And then lo and behold, looks down at Hiroki, who's just eating all the snacks that were brought for them. He's covered in hummus. Well, little bits more time pass. You sit. If you want to ask them anything in this interim, you can. They know a lot of Hideki stuff that you don't know about.
I'm just gonna say Naoki's just going to ask every embarrassing question about Hideki that he can think of, and we can leave it there.
Hideki's. You know what? I'll roll a d10 again. Cool. Hideki's broken 6 of his leg cups out of sheer anger and embarrassment. His Masaru keeps laughing with you, you know what? I like this guy. I can sit and I can tell embarrassing stories about the man who took my little girl away.
Kind of cathartic, ain't it?
That's wonderful. Yeah, you're all right, Tanuki. I like you.
Oh. Is everybody gonna start calling me that now?
I don't know. I like the way Hiroki says it. Feels like it has some meaning to it.
Yeah. And it does.
After a little bit more time has passed, getting closer to the afternoon, about 1 o'clock, you start to get a little buzz on your phone. And you just see a message, and it's actually from Sheena. And it just says outright, Naoki, people in the Makai have been asking about you, so it was told to me to stay on standby in case you needed to go deal with something.
Ugh.
Oh. Well, it's been a pleasure, Naoki.
It's been a pleasure too. I'm gonna give him another firm handshake.
We'll be checking in on you guys more from time to time. We were thinking of moving a little closer to be closer with Hiroki.
Oh, really? I mean, that would be nice.
Anytime soon. We still have to. We. I don't have the money to move, man. We already had to move to be closer to our daughter, and then.
I mean, if you need any financial help, I'm not the most loaded person in Tokyo right now, but I can throw something around. I've been kind of very fortunate at work recently. Naoki thinks to his dark tournament bet.
He just looks at you, and Aiko comes and stands next to him. The day we take money from what possibly could be our son-in-law in the future would be a cold day in hell. We'll manage. We always have.
Yeah, sorry, that was rude of me.
You wanted to help, don't worry about it.
Speaking of hell, I probably should, get to work.
Why is that related?
Well, it's a joke around the office, so wouldn't put too much thought into that. I'll see y'all later. It was nice meeting you guys.
Hiroki runs up to you before you leave. Bye, Mr. Tanuki!
See ya.
And he's running up to hug you like he's jumping up towards you.
Oh yeah, no, Naoki is like straight up like grabbing him out of the air and spinning him around.
He's just laughing and like having a good time. And then Aiko and Masaru look towards him. Alright, Hiroki. Come show Grandpa what your favorite toys are. We want to make sure we pack everything up while you stay with us. And he just screams yay as he runs upstairs. And then Hideki gives you a little wave as you head out.
And
do what you gotta do.
Man down the fort while I'm gone.
I have to man it while you're here. We all know you can't do anything without me.
Ain't that the truth? If my mother stops by from time to time, well, you know what she's doing.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Go learn how to fight a concept.
I'm gonna sure as hell try.
And he kicks you out the door so you can go and meet up with Sheena to head to the Makai.
Where is Sheena currently?
She's back at the office.
Okay, I'll just start flying to the office. When I'm
Yep,
very much out of sight.
Mm-hmm. So when you do make it out of sight, they don't see you, and you just like take off and like fly to the office. And at that point, you'll make your way there, and then we'll circle back with you in a moment.
Okay.
Naoki, as you'd make your way back to the office to meet up with Sheena, Kunai, you would also be at the office by now with May, or rather, May would have instructed you to come here to like find find blueprints for the city to figure out what it is you're looking for.
I'm also picking up my sword.
So you'd be walking in with peepers right about this point. Well, no, peepers in your head. So you're technically walking in with peepers in your head.
I'm also just like taking my bucket of salt water and putting him in the bathtub.
You just leave him there to float. Maho watches him.
Make sure he doesn't dry out.
Maho gives you a little cat thumbs up.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can put your token right there.
Where
Just
am
like
I?
if you were coming into the office, just the front door.
Wow.
Oh, you're all the way at the top. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, it's like the map is huge. I forgot.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Hey, Kunai!
Hey.
You seen Sheena?
No.
Oh. I'm about to leave on my big trip to hell. Anything pertinent I should know before I go, or are we good?
Well, I'm hunting a woman.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay. There is something that I probably should tell you about Pyro, actually.
What? What is it?
It's just a theory, but Sanosuke and I were thinking about it. He's safe now, but we think we got it mixed up. There's a chance that Pyro might be the personality that might be.
Panic intensifies.
It's fine right now, he's safe. And Hiroki has him under control as far as I'm aware, but you need to be aware of that. Focus on what you're doing now, we just need to focus on getting stronger.
Maybe you shouldn't have told me that, Naoki.
I need to tell somebody other than Sanosuke, because if I just tell Sanosuke, then he's just going to keep it to himself, and that might turn out badly. If you get the chance while I'm gone to talk to Sanosuke, you might want to do that, but don't worry about it now. Just focus on unlocking your true potential, because that's what you need to do right now.
God damn it! Naoki, you hear a loud scream in your head. Kunai, you hear it too.
Ah!
Hey, thanks a lot, green thing. Now you put anxiety in here. I had to dig through that already. Now I gotta go back through it again.
I don't... Oh, wait, what? Is he digging through your subconscious?
Yes, with my express permission.
Okay, have fun with that. Yeah. I'll, What,
Sheena comes rolling in after a minute too while you're talking, by the way.
Yeah, that's my right. I'll see you later, Kunai. Again, not that this needs to be said, but, I believe in you.
Well, it is appreciated. I'm going to take out all of my frustrations on a leader of a musical empire.
All that insecurity, all that anxiety, all of that, like, misplaced hatred, just unleash the fuck out of it on that bitch.
I don't think you understand, Naoki. It is not misplaced in the slightest.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I was referring to other people, and then you put it on her, but then also, I guess the most driving force would be the actual full-on hatred. I don't know why I didn't mention that before. Anyways, have fun.
I'm gonna take pictures and maybe send them to Hana later.
Send some to me. I think that would be funny.
That would be funny.
Okay.
Alright, Naoki, we have to hurry. I first got out again. I have to figure out where you went.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna salute to Kunai and jump into a portal.
Hi, Kunai. Naoki, you don't have any more bullets on you, do you? And the portal closes as you say that.
Actually.
She says that too. Kunai, you're in the office.
I'm in the office.
You know what may direct...
Yes, I know my primary directive.
Give me an investigation check while you're in here.
Oh boy. 15.
Start going through filing cabinets. You start digging through things around the office, seeing what's in here. You find lots of different records. You even find a record on Ganta. It also shows who is like next of kin is, but you don't have time to read it, so Batty won't know. As you're going through things, you see somebody from another department come walk up, and you notice it's Ami.
Hey, Ami.
Looking for something?
Yeah. City planning documents.
Oh, I can help you. Hold on. And she starts poking her head around. So, what you need these for?
I need to locate particular clubs in the area what might have a certain person of interest.
Oh. Well, I think Fen went to the other realm with Renka, if that's who you're looking for.
Oh, no. As tempting as that is, this is for someone else entirely. Do you remember the person I was having personal issues with and is responsible for putting several members in our hospital ward where they are?
We have a record on her, yes.
I know she's here, and I'm looking for her.
May's looking up. May gave us a little bit of a heads up, at least. If you're looking for, where are you looking for in particular?
Well, we're covering basically 3 parts of the city, and I'm taking the southern half.
Southern part. There are 3 noteworthy clubs we felt unusually yoki at, but we're not sure like what the deal with them was. There's the Blood Moon Lounge, the Starlight Room, and the Underworld.
Ooh. Those are some notably tacky names.
Which one would you like? She's gonna lay the papers out in front of you, and in front of you, you see city plans detailing the buildings, and there's information if you want to peruse and ask questions about them.
I would like the Starlight one.
You want to know about that?
Yeah.
All right. Starlight Room. It's an underground club located just on like it's like the border of like the middle of the city and the southern part of the city. It is a club that is located underground. It's unknown how many floors it actually is going down, but at the very top of it is also a 5-star restaurant, which people usually dine there and then proceed to go to the lower portions of it. But it's for a very fancy place, they don't get too many clientels dining in the restaurant that often. It's really a place you go if you got the money to spend, and a lot of people don't have the money to spend like that.
Okay. Seems like a rich bitch like her might actually like visiting this place.
Is that where you want to explore, or do you want to know anything else?
Yeah, I will investigate the other 2.
Okay. Underworld or Blood Moon Lounge?
Blood Moon Lounge.
That is a 10-story dance club. It is the oldest location that was established under this corporation name in the city. And the notes next to it are lots of suspicious people can be seen outside of it, and the weird yoki anomalies tend to fluctuate inside of there.
Huh. And the third one?
The Underworld. It is legitimately a place that you think is irresponsible when you read about it, but it's designed to look like the Makai. Specifically that area that you guys visit quite a bit near Naomi shop.
Huh.
It's designed to look like that, but overall it is a heavy metal venue. Ami goes over all this with you and just looks towards you. Any of these scream that she would be waiting for you at one of these?
Yeah, the pretentious one with the tower.
Are you going to the Blood Moon Lounge?
No, not that one. The Starlight place, whatever. Plus,
Oh,
the
Starlight
name is somewhat reminiscent.
Okay. And she's just kind of like seeing if there's anything else she can give you for it, but she doesn't have too much. Just be careful while you're there, and if you need any help, I think Russ is in the area doing like patrolling today. So if you want to call him, he might be free.
Well, you never know. You could help out, I guess. Yeah, fine.
Okay. So you want to start with investigating the Starlight Room?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going by yourself?
I will call up good boy Russ because, he's a good boy.
All right. Phone rings for a bit. Hello?
Hey, Russ.
Kunai!
Hi. I heard you were patrolling the area. You want to help me bust an operation?
I would love to. I may have to meet you, though. I've been helping Xiaowei with something. She got tired of looking for the things we've been dealing with at night. She's been tracking them down during the day.
Oh, well, okay.
They're at some stinky club. I don't know which one it is. But tell me where you are and I'll meet you once I can get there.
Alright, I'm going to Starlight Lounge, I think it is.
Oh! Wait. And Russ hangs up the phone just to video call you. So you can see his excited expression.
Hey, Russ.
And You see him point like, Kunai, look! And he points to the Blood Moon Lounge behind him. I believe the Starlight Room is where I think Xiaowei might be looking around areas there.
Oh, that's ironic.
See if you run into her.
Okay.
But as it stands, this will be you venturing out now. But before you go, your body starts to tense up a little bit. And you actively start to feel a little sick. How's mind? How are you? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
A little nauseous. What are you poking around in there?
I think we found a roadblock, and I can get this one through. But remember how I said you're not gonna like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna like this. Hold on, and I need you to make a con save.
Oh boy, eating
DC
pizza
14.
was fucking helpful.
It was a DC 14. You fall to the ground. Your head is there, and like the vision in your eyes just like fades out, and you close them. But when you open them back up, 1 second. We can just find something, right? Kunai. You open your eyes back up again. You still hear peepers, but you don't see the office anymore. It's dark outside. It's cold and slightly rainy, and you hear voices that you recognize behind you. Do you turn to look?
Yes.
As you turn to look, you see Hana pushing you out into the street, and you see the lights of a car coming towards you. The look on Hana's face, knowing what you know now, you thought it was malice. You see this is more desperation on her face, and the headlights of the car are still coming towards you fast, and it feels like time is slowing down. Wow. You felt incredibly weak in this moment.
Yeah.
Are you weak now?
Not in the slightest.
The car is bearing down on you faster and faster. You feel your blood rising, and you just hear Peepers saying as like he sees the car. So what are you gonna do about it?
I would like to break that car, actually.
Go wild. Roll to hit.
Woo, what am I rolling?
Just roll your attack. Like with your sword.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Fuck. Hitoku.
Not enough. But you swing the sword, and then you just like cleave the fucking truck in half. As the truck disappears and fades into like nothing, the images of Hana and the rest of Heart Attack disappear too. And like this whole like ethereal image you see fades, and you're back like laying down on the floor in the office. And then as your eyes open, you are hyperventilating again. Just alright, breathe, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, host mine. They're only gonna get worse from there.
Oh god.
But you did something about it.
Hey.
You felt so helpless and weak. But you're not. That was almost like it's not the same you anymore.
You know, Papers, I think more so these days, I'm probably more worried about what I have to lose rather than what I have to gain, I guess. Back
We
then,
still
when I was just like fighting recklessly, it was just because I didn't have anything that would really, I would really lose as a result of it. But you know, Things have changed.
You holding back is putting the things you have to lose in danger.
That is certainly a perspective.
Got more work to do. That was still the surface level stuff. We gotta get to the really painful things down below.
Oh boy.
There's something in there you just don't want to accept.
Alright, well, time to do double duty, I guess.
Alright, let's roll out. And you start making your way out into the city after you get up. But as you start to get up, I need you to roll me a d6.
A D6.
Yep.
I plan.
It's fitting for right now. Your Yoki maximum increases by 1
Ooh.
as you start to make your way forward. And you start heading out. And you're going to the Starlight Room, right?
Yes.
Alright. Use the street map right now. Get out of here, Matt. You're not here.
Hey.
You're in hell. Or heaven, technically. Kunai, you start to make your way out into the streets doing some old school patrolling work. Give me 3 investigation checks as you're moving around the city.
Oh boy, let me give myself.
The combined total of these checks will determine what information I give you.
Okay.
Alright, so that is, I believe, 39? Okay. There. As you're running around and looking for things and checking, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Where is Kunai's mind at right now, having basically just relived dying a second time?
Death is a lie. I am working right now.
Alright. With that 39, you find where the Starlight Room would be. It's a very pretentious looking restaurant that looks like it was built on an addition to this larger place that looks like it's an underground, it's an underground club that looks like it was a repurposed warehouse or bunker or something like that. You go up towards there and you can definitely feel some Yoki coming from down there. But with that investigation check, you don't see anybody else around.
Ooh.
Like, you see patrons and things, but you don't see, like, Xiaowei.
Any signs of Russ?
Russ is not here yet. He's still dealing with the other stuff.
Oh, I see.
So it is just you in front of this club right now. What would you like to do?
Does it look like it has any, people at the door, bouncers?
Yeah, there's bouncers at the door, definitely. They're big, and you can feel Yoki coming off of them.
I don't know, Peepers. You think we should storm the place?
You think we should storm the place?
Yeah. I'm so torn, though. Should we wait for backup?
Maybe this'll help. And Peeper starts digging around in your mind again, and you get the worst headache.
Ugh.
Hold on. Okay, I found another one. Alright, host mine, this is gonna hurt! Con save.
Oh boy. What? I forgot where it was. Oh no.
Nope. Again, you find a way to... You lean up against something like the light pole there, and your vision fades out. When it comes back, you see Ryuji with his bloody forehead coming in through that hole in your wall again. And your whole body goes cold. Yuzu.
Yeah, Dad.
Careful. And he just collapses right there in front of you.
She will go to him.
He's on the ground, not moving. You go to pick him up, but it feels like everything's frozen and you just hear Peepers talking to you. I remember this. I was here for that.
You were here for that.
Why were you so scared?
He's the closest thing to parental affection I've ever had.
And you like that?
Very much.
So, if holding back means Dad'll die and you lose it, how come you're doing that?
Because I feel like sometimes holding back is important.
It's important sometimes, but is it important all the time?
No.
A little more down there. It's... I don't know what it is, but I think we're getting closer. I will tell you though, anything further from here though, if you want me to stop Hostmind, I can. Because
No.
I think it's just going to hurt you more and more if I do this.
Keep going.
I think you need to relive everything.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to find out what the thing in here that hurts you the most is. And what's stopping it, but it'll take me some time. There's a big thing down here I can't reach. Your mind is also terrifying, by the way.
Ooh, how so?
See a lot of Ryuji stuff in here.
Ah,
You don't know what Peepers means by that.
am I able to insight him?
Yes, you can. Make an insight check.
Oh. 17?
He's obviously not referring to just the normal Gigansi shit. You don't know what the hell he's talking about.
What are you talking about, Peepers? It's not normal Giganshi stuff.
Just... No. It feels familiar in here. Every time I get closer to the Ryuji things, you remind me a lot of my old host mind.
Ooh.
But all that stuff is really, really deep down.
Huh. I hope it's at least a bit less stabby in there.
The stabbing part. As you walk up to the bouncer, you hear Peepers muttering. You see two big, like, obviously demonic, like, bouncers standing there. One's got a shirt that says meat, the other one's got a shirt that says beef.
Alright, I'd like to, I guess Arcana to see if I can figure out how strong they are.
Go ahead, make an Arcana check.
Arcana. Nat 20!
Nat 20. Hold up now, because I have to roll something for that. I just gotta find... I'm looking for my tokens. Here we go. We'll put them, like, right here. Yeah, just deal with the fact that these are, like, random, like, token sprites, because I just had to grab what I could grab. I have some other stuff. But nat 20, right?
Yeah.
Roll me a D100 drizzle.
13.
You only get a feel for one of them, but I'll say with the nat 20, you can assume they're both around that level too. With that nat 20, both of these guys are like maybe upper C, lower B at most.
This is gonna be funny.
Do you approach?
Yes.
All right, move your token. You start walking up towards them, and they see you immediately, and one of them holds out a hand. Oh, what's your name, miss?
Hi, my name is Yuzuriha Takahashi. I have an appointment with the madam.
Not on the list. You didn't even look at the clipboard.
I said I have an appointment. She's going to activate the Jigan Eye, which has a passive fear effect.
And I said you're not on the one of the dude in the meat shirt looks at Beef, and he's just immediately doing like the not even gonna engage, bro. Not even gonna touch this one. Yuzahiro Takahashi, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Forgive me, it's dark outside. My eyes ain't what they used to be. Looks like I did find you on the list. Please go right through, ma'am.
Thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome.
I will see
Please.
myself in.
You go into the elevator that leads down. There's only one button with an arrow that says down. You hit it and the elevator begins to descend. And as it starts to go down, roll me a perception check before the doors close.
Whee! I forgot why that is on the list. 19.
You hear as the doors are closing, bro, they only paid me to deal with C-class and above. I ain't touching that. As the doors close. And you start to feel the elevator going down further, further, and further. And as it goes down, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. Charisma. 9.
It's a lot. It's bearing down on you, and you feel like... Actually, you know what? No, I have to take that back. You have the nat 20 on this.
Oh.
I forgot about something. No, as this starts to bear down on you, you feel the imposing presence of the Madam's Yoki again, like when you went to that building with Misha. You feel it, and you feel like you should just succumb, and it hurts. But then something in the back of your head, it might be Peepers, it might not be Peepers. You just hear a voice that you can't recognize, and it just goes, please. And then it's like you don't even feel anything anymore. You feel perfectly fine. Wow. What'd you do, Hostmind?
Encountered a problem and resolved it.
Hey. This will make this next part a little easier. And the elevator's going to be going down for a bit. It's going to take you a minute to get to the bottom floor. But while that goes on, I'm going to finish up one thing with Matt. And then we will jump back to Kunai again. Matt.
Mm-hmm.
You spend probably one of the greatest nights you've ever had in a realm. Anywhere. It was peaceful. It was wonderful. You have plus 10 to temporary HP.
Oh, nice.
And you even got to see the food train when it came by. What foods did you want? Whatever you wanted, Matt can have.
Oh. Probably just the equivalent of a full 5-course meal, just of shit.
Comes rolling down. It's a completely blissful realm, and as you wake up, you slept in the softest bed you've ever felt in your life. Your eyes open from a dreamy state, and you see sitting over on a cloud. You see First just eating pancakes.
Oh, shit, there you are.
Sorry about that. Sorry it took me so... Oh, you're so good. I gotta come here more often. You're welcome to stay... No! I'm not staying here! Fine, fine, fine. As one of the apparitions walks off. He gets up and walks over towards you. Ugh. Persistent bunch.
Yeah, they'll try anything.
So, apologies for leaving you in that realm.
Oh no, it's absolutely fine.
Hope it wasn't too difficult for you. Did the stick help?
Yes, the stick helped.
Maybe one day you'll tell me what actually helped you. As he gives you a smile. Now. This next part, Matt.
Mm.
I really can't go with you for this. I'm more here to see you off. But it's not going to take you long to get there.
I was
And
afraid of that.
he ushers you over. Like, just to follow him over towards the edge of the thing.
Oh,
See the water down there?
yeah.
It's the same one you pulled the old man's spear out of.
Oh.
All seas of creation are linked in some way, shape, or form.
Ah.
You, on the other hand, I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath.
Oh, am I going in?
You're going outside of creation. Have fun. And then he just pushes you. And you just immediately sink as the bubbles start like going everywhere. You're falling further and further. Make a con save. You can't
Oof.
seem to float up no matter how hard you try.
It's 13.
You manage to hold on for a minute, but eventually you end up losing your breath, and bubbles just rise to the surface as your lungs fill with water. And when it feels like everything should just drift away from you, and you'd fade off into like unconsciousness and death, start to wake up again. And I will move you to the map that you're on. Yourself at the bottom of the map, please. You wake up, Matt.
Uh,
Hear the sound of like water rushing back and forth, but it's above you. You don't feel a breeze in the normal sense. It's just a very cold wind that goes across your skin, or across like just across you in general.
mm.
And every step you take, it feels like if you look behind, you see yourself again still taking that step. Like after images follow you with every step that you take. And it's hard for you to focus your eyes, but further ahead you see something that looks humanoid. And as you approach, I need you to make an Arcana check.
A 23.
You're able to maintain your composure as you walk up, but this pressure is unreal, and it's cold and sad. As sitting at the banks of just a little bit of water, you see what looks like it should have been like a white, like just like a white Hyorio, a white like outfit, kimono.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just been dinged and grayed with time. You see long black hairs staying on the banks of the river. And as you approach, you see this. Turning their head towards you.
Hello?
Pet of my late husband.
Oh, sorry, I'm still trying to, get my composure back.
Exist in a place outside of creation. Mortals don't typically tread here. It is normal you would feel out of place. You reek of Izanagi.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid.
What has he sent you here to find me for? Because if
He
he wants to
didn't.
say sorry, he can keep his apologies.
He didn't send me, I asked him to send me.
And what would one such as yourself want with me?
I want your help.
I don't believe there's any help I can give you.
You're the only one who can give this help.
You wish to know how to deal with August.
Well, that would be nice, but that's not really why I came here.
You conquered the trials of the Outer Realms. Speak what your desire was with me.
I want your help to write a song.
Her serious expression breaks for like half a second. And she's like, huh?
I want you to help me write a song.
Song. For what?
A song for your child.
Don't. As you say it, you see like a fire lit behind her eyes. My child is dead.
And yet he still rampages through minds.
My grandson is the one rampaging. My child died. And Izanagi took him from me. She flips her hair back and you see the burns and everything. It looks like her skin is still falling off. And you get a good look at her for the first time. Every mark I wear on my body. For my beautiful boy. Couldn't let me die for my son. He took him away from me. He who I trusted above everyone else. I can't write a song for a child that doesn't exist. And it doesn't exist because of him.
Tell me, how long has it been?
Longer than I believe any mortal could feasibly comprehend. I exist here outside creation. Same way he does. I try to reach him. To strangle the life out of him. But she looks up and you see like where the watery, like the sky looks like water. I'll never be able to transcend it. Not as I am now. So he can live in his perpetual torment. Why do you want me to do this?
Because you're still his family. The only one he has. Whether you want to accept that or not. And even though he doesn't think he deserves any of it, any good things to happen, your husband is out there too.
My late husband.
Your husband.
See her biting her lower lip, looking at you. And then she calms down. No. My wrath is reserved for one and one alone.
I will never begin to understand the anger of the gods and your own personal problems. But it can't last forever. I want to ask you, how much of what's left is really hate, and how much is just holding on to some sense of pride about it? Pride's not the right word. How much of it has just become commonplace? Like I said, I'll never fully understand what you've gone through. I'll never understand that gut-wrenching pain. But have you ever tried to think of his gut-wrenching pain that day as well? You all lost everything that day. Every last one of you. And that's something you'll never be able to get back, obviously. But have either of you even bothered to try? You're too wrapped up in your anger, he's too wrapped up in his own guilt. It would break any person's heart to see this happening.
I understand he suffers. I loved him more than you would ever understand. I trusted him more than you would ever understand. Throughout all of creation, I believed if there was one being in existence who would never hurt me, it would be him. My boy was an innocent. He didn't do what he did to me on purpose. And I could never hate him, no matter how much pain it put me through. Even if he did it with noble intention, to die for my child should have been a choice I was allowed to make for myself.
But you did make that choice. You did die.
Could have raised our child after I was gone. He claims to have cared so much that he did what he did in anger. He did it in selfishness. If he loved me, he would have raised Kakutsuji. He would have shown him the love I wasn't able to do. And now look it. His anger lingers. It's bastardized into that. And she points down below you. Do you look down below beneath the rocks?
I do, but I do it slowly.
Everything stops for you for a moment, Jack. What you see below is something that has been described to you. A pitch black ocean that looks like oil, with a very desolate looking shoreline. It's what's left of my grandson, legacy of my child. He's a Nagi. Keeps watch to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. I stay here to keep him company. It's what any mother would do.
No. You're wrong. You're not helping anything. You're both stagnating it. Look at it. Look at him. Do you think that's okay to just be there now? And how long has it been like this?
Kagutsuchi died.
Yes, he's gone. That is still a problem. For everyone. Including you. You're supposed to be a mother, and now a grandmother.
She looks down at it, and then looks towards you.
Look at him. You know this isn't right. And I can't believe I'm about to say this to someone like you, but both of you need to grow up. You're acting like spoiled children, throwing temper tantrums. Especially that one down there.
She looks down. Roll a persuasion check.
I don't think I'm good with those. Nat 20. Oh, my mouth's gone dry.
She looks towards you, and then looks towards the thing deep below. I don't know what I'll do yet. But she walks over and she puts a hand on your head. And for as cold as a presence as she feels, you can't help but feel a little bit of like gentle like comfort when she touches you. I watched you traverse the realms. An act of mercy cast on someone who doesn't deserve it. Why did you show mercy?
Because he was afraid. Deep down, everyone was, including the gods, what, after seeing you and him, We're all just one big, horrible ball of emotion. We're all afraid. That's our one primal fear. Our fear itself. We're too scared, all of us. But it's only with others that we can deal with that fear. So, I wanted to be the first. Set someone down the right path. It'll take a lot of time for him, but I know he'll get there eventually.
See a tear going down her face, but her eyes are like angry, staring at you. It infuriates me how much you remind me of him. At least how he used to be. You came here for me to write a song with you, correct?
Yes,
What do you play?
violin.
I will make you a deal. Remain here with me. Play your violin. I will give you a song when you give me music that compels me to sing.
Fine.
Roll a performance check.
Ugh.
Play Camptown Races.
For fuck's sake.
It's a very, like, you're still getting the feel for it, and even, like, losing your sense here. It's very, like, it's very disorienting. Like, you can't seem to get your sense of rhythm right.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
She
And
just
again.
goes and sits.
Huh?
She just goes and sits.
I just keep doing it over and over again. If anytime I start to... If I pull a wrong note or accidentally scratch in too different a place, I just stop. Deep breath, start a different song.
She just listens. And as the notes of your violin carry further and further, like through this endless void, we fade away from you and we return to the doors opening as Kunai makes it to the bottom. The doors open up after you've been traveling down in this elevator for maybe about, like... It hasn't been crazy long, but it's been a bit that it's noticeable. But as the doors open up, you are hit by a disgusting tempest of yoki. You're not fazed by it, but you can feel it left and right. And as you walk out into the main area, like, you can put yourself at the bottom of the map.
Whee! 1 second.
You walk into a sea of people. Like, you see people dancing left and right. They're all, like, just enjoying themselves. There's nothing but yoki in this room right now. And it is vile, the levels of, like, just grunge in this place. And you start nudging your way through people. Make an athletics check to push through the crowd.
Okay. 9.
Start, like, trying to make your way through. Some lower creatures get out of your way, but then some bigger ones, like, push you back. You gotta watch where you're going. As you see this very big, like, it's like bigger lower jaw and 2 fangs coming out of the bottom of it, like this large green monster staring at you.
I don't want you to watch where you're going.
Why don't you watch where you're going? I said it first.
Hey, listen. There's no way to treat a lady.
You know what? You're right. Tell me when I'm face to face with one and I'll be respectful.
I'm I'm sorry. Did you want to say that to my face?
He's looking you up and down. I'm not interested in saying it to your face. My blade is, though. And you see him swing his arm back. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Alright, but he swings his arm forward as he's got like this bladed protrusion on the side of it. He cuts into another demon that's spilling blood across the floor. And then immediately as people start seeing this rage out and go on, the music cuts off. And walking up to the front of the stage, you feel the source of that Yoki, Kunai. As you see, standing face to face, like, well, not face to face with you, on the stage high up. This would be very high, like the blue stage is elevated high above you. I'll give you a specific on it in a second, but to show 2 players, which I've had this done for a while.
Alright, damn.
Walking out and staring at you from like up above. The music cuts out and you just see her looking down at you. I wish you people would just give a 2-week notice rather than harassing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't have time for 2 weeks.
No, you didn't. You had quite a little fun destroying my last setup.
Ah, that was really charming, actually.
Well, no sense dwelling on the past. I'm here to do to you what should have been done years ago. Yuzuhira.
And I'm here to do to you what you always wanted me to do. I'm here to take your Yogi.
Little girl, do you happen to comprehend where you are at? Who I am? The establishment you rolled into? I wouldn't fear you on your best day. I wouldn't fear you if I was at my worst day. You are nothing compared to me. You are a being. I am an industry. You are an ant. I'm an idol. And I am alive. You are soon to be dead.
That's real funny, you know. Those are some very human terms you're using there. You sure you're in the right place?
More sure than you are. And she gives you a look with a little smile, and even then, like, you would be taken aback by that a little bit. You reek of Yoki. When I first saw you, you seemed to be human, but you were different. And now look at what comes wandering through my door. Some little half-breed that's not aware of their place in the world or what they even want to be. And you accuse me of being more human. I'm more demon than you'll ever hope to be. As she's saying those words to you, like, I want you to make a wisdom save on this.
Oh,
Because she's not saying anything wrong.
14.
Where's her sheet at? I gotta find it. I've been holding on to this art forever, too, by the way.
She is radiating that bitch energy.
You feel a pressure from the way she's speaking, and you can't really ignore what she's saying to you. So what is it? Are you Yuzuhira? Are you Kunai? Are you Starbreaker? So many names for one who can't even decide who they are or what they are. Get a little fancy Yoki and you think you're all set? And show me what it can do. She reaches for a microphone. Denizens of the Starlight Room, we have a very welcomed guest. Make sure she feels oh so attended to. And make sure You know what to do. You know how we work. And DJ, play some motoring music. And I'm gonna put on a new track. I want you to roll initiative for me, Noodle. And now, I'm gonna say this right now. This is where we're going to end. I'm giving you a week to prepare for this.
Oh, fuck.
Kunai.
Yeah.
As she utters this out, you see every denizen in this club. There's maybe about like 40 to 50 that you can see. They're all bearing out fangs, talons, claws, weapons, everything. All rushing towards you. Before that happens and before they bear down on you, Peepers starts talking to you in the back of your head.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them here, huh, Hostmind?
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
I can feel the sweat on you.
Yeah, just a little bit.
These guys don't seem to be past B. You should be able to rip through them with no issue. But you gotta wanna do it.
If I can, I will, and I really do want to.
I think we might just need to make you mad. Wait. Making you mad! That's how it'll work! Alright, Hostmind, bear down on this. Con save.
Oh boy. 19.
19. Alright, you hold yourself up so you're not gonna fall prone this time. But everything fades out, and you are bombarded by something. Images going past your head. And you can't even control it as you feel tears falling down your face. As what Peepers shows you is the night you erased Gentaro's memory.
Oh,
You had to make this one go because you weren't strong enough. You were worried he was gonna die. You still kept that worry with you for everyone. But there's a really, really big difference, Hostmind.
oh yeah?
I found something real fun down here.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Can't pull it out. You gotta want it. You gotta really feel it. And whatever it is, all it's telling me is be Kunai. As your eyes open again, you see every creature bearing towards you, and next week initiative will begin, and you're going to fight your way through this entire club, Noodle.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But that's where we'll end for today.
I've never just jumped into a D&D session and had it go well immediately. There really has to be the 20-minute warm-up before things really start clicking. And that could be scary and frustrating if you're an actor or you're trying to improv and stuff, because it's really just you explaining where your character is and what they're doing, that first interaction that the DM gives you.